Hi, okay, I'm going to show you my Bio Char. Basically we start with macadamia nut rejects, all rotten ones, as you can see, with holes in it. Some are rotten. And we put them into a 44-gallon drum with holes cut in it, and then light it up and burn it. It comes out as burnt charcoal. Basically pure charcoal because it's done at a slow burn with no oxygen or hardly any oxygen. Let me crush it up, make sure it's all nice and crushed. The more it's crushed, the more it's going to be able to absorb all the nutrients and fertilizer, and that'll hold that once it absorbs it basically like a sponge. I'll put this all into storage. On here. So that's all ready to go in there. Now we're going to do layers basically to let it charge up, charge the Bio Char. So put a layer of about 6 inches of crushed Bio Char. And that's it there, and it crushes up quite easily, as you can see. I just crush it with my hand into charcoal. Those nice little bits. And then on top of that, we are going to put some cow manure, organic cow manure, which is still fairly wet. That's fairly fresh. And we put about I don't know, it's about 4 inches of Bio Char to an inch of cow shit layered. Oh, that stinks. It's good, it's fresh. So all those nutrients, and then another layer of crushed charcoal. And we're going to keep on doing that until we fill up the whole drum. I'm also going to put in it a little bit of super fry because it's cheap, but I like to just use organic stuff. But at the moment we're just going to use a bit of super fry, which is just a whole lot of fertilizer basically, which is going to get captured by the Bio Char, and that's going to capture it all in the Bio Char. So I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit on because we've got the cow shit already, which is going to all get captured by the Bio Char. And that's on top of the cow shit. 1 inch layer of cow shit, 4 inch layer of Bio Char. So then another 4 inch layer of Bio Char on top of the cow shit and the super thrive. And we're going to keep doing that all the way up the drum. 4 inches of Bio Char, 1 inch cow shit with a little bit of super thrive on it. And once that drum's full, or nearly full, then we're going to fill it up with water. So all the nutrients soak in and brew for about a month. And then we're going to dry it out and shovel it onto the trees. About five of these shovels per tree. Onto the macadamia nut, back onto the macadamia nut trees. And that charcoal should have captured all those nutrients and hold them for as long as they want. So probably until the plant's ready to use it, probably about... Apparently the Mayans had their fertilizer and it's still alive and still got nutrients in it from 1,000 years ago. So that charcoal should hold that fertilizer for hundreds of years. So we don't have to keep on fertilizing. When the tree wants it, it just goes to the charcoal and grabs it. Okay, that's one of the steps.